Have you ever stopped to think that maybe you are not who you think you are? That the thoughts you have, the decisions you make, the desires that seem to be yours, may not have come from you? What if I told you that there is a hidden force within you, silent, deep, dark, that has been guiding your life since day one, without you even realizing it? No, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is psychology. And if there is a name you need to know to understand what is really going on inside your mind, that name is Carl Gustav Jung. Are you tired of repeating the same mistakes? Of sabotaging your relationships? Of feeling that something is holding you back, pulling you down, even when everything seems to be going well? Maybe it's your shadow. Maybe it's the archetypes. Maybe it's the collective unconscious screaming for attention. But what is all of this? And why should you care? Because ignoring these aspects of your psyche is like walking blindfolded through a minefield. You will get hurt. You will repeat patterns. You will suffer. And the worst part, you will call it bad luck or fate. Carl Jung is not just a psychologist. He is a cartographer of the human soul. He mapped the most hidden corners of the mind, where no one else had the courage to go. And what he discovered can change everything you think you know about yourself. This video is not a biography. It is not a summary. It is a mirror. And I will show you what you have been avoiding to look at for years. But be careful. Once you understand Jung's ideas, there is no turning back. You will start to see things that were previously unnoticed. You will recognize the monsters that live inside you, and perhaps, for the first time, you will understand that the greatest enemy of your life is not out there. It is within. The good news? This enemy can become your greatest ally, but only if you have the courage. So take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready, because this is, without exaggeration, the only explanation about Jung that you really need to hear. And after it, you will never look at yourself the same way again. Carl Jung was not an ordinary psychologist. He was not only interested in curing symptoms or adjusting people to a sick society. He wanted to go deeper, much deeper. He wanted to understand the human soul. Jung looked into the abyss of the psyche and had the courage to dive into it. And what he found there changed the history of psychology forever. Born in Switzerland in 1875, Jung grew up surrounded by religious symbolism, rituals, and an atmosphere filled with silence and mystery. From an early age, he sensed that there was something more in human experience, something that could not be explained merely by words or logic. It is no wonder he would become Sigmund Freud's brightest disciple, but he would also be the one to dare to question him. Freud believed that everything in the human mind revolved around repressed sexual desire. Jung saw something else. He saw depths. He saw archetypes, symbols, myths, collective forces. While Freud looked at the immediate past, Jung saw thousands of years back, touching the ancestral roots of our existence. And for that reason, the rupture between the two was inevitable. Jung did not want to just treat mental illnesses. He wanted to restore the lost connection of human beings with their essence. He believed that the psyche was a living, dynamic system, full of opposing tensions, light and shadow, reason and emotion, masculine and feminine. And that suffering was not a mistake of existence, but a call to transformation. He created a new way of seeing the human being, analytical psychology, a path that does not seek to erase what is wrong in you, but to understand, to integrate, to make conscious what has been rejected, hidden, denied. Because for Jung, the true enemy was not suffering, it was unconsciousness. But why does all this still matter? Because today's society remains sick. We continue to be trapped in destructive patterns. We continue to ignore our emotions, anesthetizing our emptiness, fleeing from pain.